Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my PES 2020 Master League with Manchester United. And we are starting today's episode with the trip to Stoke. Can you do it on a cold night in Stoke? We're going to find out. For Manchester United, I've decided to give Livakovic a chance in the Premier League. Let's see what he's capable of. Hopefully he can keep a clean sheet. And James Maddison also comes in to replace a tired-looking Bruno Fernandes. See what we can do with this attack. Wan-Bissaka, it's in. It's falling for Rashford. Oh, he's hammered it against the crossbar. Can anyone latch onto that? No. Still attacking here, United. Luke Shaw swings it in. It's a good ball. And Pogba fails to deliver. It was a really good delivery into the box. Pogba making that run. Creates a bit of space for himself. And it's just the finish that's lacking. Needs to be a bit better. Pogba finds James Maddison, hits it first time. And there's a few broken bones there after that shot. Here is Wan-Bissaka on the follow-up. James Maddison. It's just past Paul Pogba. Slowed down on momentum a bit here, but it's found its way through for Anthony Martial. And there we go, there's the opener that we needed. 50 minutes it's taken us to find that first goal. And we deserve that. We have been the better team. Stoke haven't been the team that I'd expected them to be today. They've just sat deep, defended, looking to get a draw from this game. But they're going to have to do something now. Here is Martial. Oh, that's a really good through ball for Marcus Rashford. Great first touch on the volley. Well, there we go. It's a win nonetheless. It's finished 1-0 to United. That's all we could come up with. They were difficult to break down, Stoke, in the end, but 3 points is 3 points. So there we go. So 4 games into the new Premier League season, and we're just 2 points behind Liverpool. We're still unbeaten. We're looking good. We're in good form at the moment. Livakovic, I've been so impressed with him. He's well, he kept a clean sheet in his first Premier League game for United against Stoke. It's almost as if when Livakovic starts for United, that back four is calm and comfortable as you can possibly imagine, and he's keeping clean sheets. I mean, if you look at his progress here, his actual progress, he's currently at 76, but he's on the rise. Is Livakovic at really good age as well, and as I've already mentioned, got so much potential ahead of him. You can see his stats there for jump 79. He's 26. His reach 86. It's brilliant. Alright, then moving on to our next game in the Premier League. Let's keep this momentum going. We're back at Old Trafford and we are set to take on Bournemouth, and have a look at that. Livakovic starts again. Let's see if he can keep another clean sheet here against Bournemouth. Elvedi comes back into the team. He starts alongside Maguire. Shaw and Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks. And James Garner gets his first start this season for Manchester United. I failed to utilise him as much as I wanted to last season, and the last couple of seasons I should say. But he starts. Let's see if we can get a good performance out of him and go from there. And Stengs and Fernandes back into the team as well. It's just past Fernandes. It's going to fall for James Garner. Here's Fernandes again. Gone for goal. Looking for that swerving effort. And the keeper down to it quickly. And Daniels is going to keep that in. Oh, come on. Almost for Fernandes. And Josh King loses out to Pogba. There's a chance here for Martial. They've closed him down quickly. Martial turns. Keeper saves. Palms it away. That's going to be a United throw. Stengs now on the ball. And new number 7 did really well in that game against Arsenal. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, Stengs scored those 2 goals. They were brilliant. And Pogba's header. Not worrying the Bournemouth keeper, but I thought for a second, you know. James Garner. Good ball to find Rashford here. United going for it. 60 minutes on the clock. Rashford hits it. And Boric. Another good save. Well, it's finished 0-0 here. It's a point in a game that we should have been winning. But it's another clean sheet for Livakovic. So there is the league table then. 5 games in. We've won 3, drawn 2, lost none. We're still third, but we're now 4 points behind Liverpool, with a tough test of Brighton coming up next for us in the Premier League. But first, we've got our second game in the Champions League group stage against Spartak Moscow. Our first game in the group at home for this season. For Manchester United then, Livakovic gets his third start on the trot. It's Tuanzebe and Maguire as the two centre-halves. Fosu Mensah starts, as well as Luke Shaw as the full-backs. Declan Rice in for his first start of the season. I wanted to start Rice. I've underused him. Rashford then started all games so far this season for us and has done really well. Here is Declan Rice now, looking for Angel Gomez, who also starts today. His first game this season. Rashford's going to hit that. And you know what? That would have been some goal. Probably goal of the series if that had found its way into the back of the net. Greenwood's going to persevere here. Wins the ball back. What can we do with Greenwood? It's a tight angle and it comes to nothing. First time. Here is Angel Gomez. It's Rashford again. Forcing another save from the keeper. He's getting closer here, Rashford. We need HAALAND to get his first goal for United. Can he get it here today? HAALAND puts his header over. Going to have to pass this one back. They're sitting in deep. Very compact Spartak Moscow. Here is Declan Rice through the middle. Angel Gomez on the volley. And he just whistles past the target there. Keeper, I think, had that one covered. But who knows, it could have easily have crept in. There was a bit of swerve on the ball as well. Bit of power. And he's just unlucky, Angel Gomez. Luke Shaw making moves down this left channel. Going unchallenged. Finds Rashford, who's on that yellow card. Rashford now. Going to continue that run that Shaw was making here. Rashford swings it in and HAALAND misses another chance to get his first goal for the club. Here's Maguire. Goes long. Greenwood's great control. Chests it down. Turns himself around. Finds Stengs, who has to go all the way back to Tuanzebe. And here is Stengs again. HAALAND turns. HAALAND. Yes! Erling HAALAND has done it. His first goal for United. Here HAALAND raw. In front of the Stretford end. And what a time to score as well. 86 minutes gone. 4 to go. And HAALAND could pretty much be the deciding factor in this group stage game. The way he uses his strength, bats off the challenge of the defender, and he just slots it past the keeper who came out to meet him. And he makes it look so easy. We'll see that once more on the highlight reel. That's his first goal then for Manchester United. He's up and running. Hopefully that's the first of many to come this season. Well, there we go. It's finished 1-0 then. So it is HAALAND's goal. That is the deciding factor between United and Spartak Moscow. That's our first 3 points in the Champions League this season. It's all even Stevens at the moment in Group H in the Champions League. Juve, United, Spartak and Atletico Madrid all picking up their first wins over the course of the first 2 games. So that's the first month down. Let's have a look how we did then last month in September. So you can see we played a total of 5 matches, won 3, drew 1 and only lost the 1 game, which was against Atletico Madrid. Apart from that, everything's pointing in the right direction. So then we start a brand new month away from home against Brighton. Let's hope that we can continue the momentum, the form that we've picked up over the last 4 or 5 games in the league and pick up another 3 points here. It's David De Gea who's reinstated in between the posts for United. Elvedi and Lindelof starts the 2 centre-halves. Fred back into the team alongside Maddison and Bruno Fernandes in midfield. No Pogba today as Rashford, Stengs and Martial continue to play up top. It's a good challenge that. He's took out his own teammate as well, but here is HAALAND, who scored his first goal for the club in our last game in the Champions League. Wan-Bissaka now looking for options, has to go back to find Maddison. Here is Greenwood, great first touch, and there's the first goal, which seems to have been eluding us. I didn't think we was going to find a way through Brighton today, but Mason Greenwood comes up with the goods, makes it 1-0 to United, but only just. Keeper did save it, but he's pushed it into the back of his own net, which is very unfortunate. Shades of the end of last season with David De Gea for United. But there we go. There's the first goal. Bit of space now for Rashford. It's a poor pass. Haaland though picks up the loose ball. It's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to feed it through. Looking to thread it in for Haaland. Shaw does. Takes a deflection. It's fallen for Marcus Rashford, who has scored again for United this season. It's 2-0. And that's surely the game well and truly put to bed here away to Brighton for United. Shaw's cross takes a deflection. Haaland's in the mix as well. Looks like he's claiming the goal with his celebration, but that will do. Rashford, bang in form at the moment. If it seems to be stopping him. Bernardo gets closed down by Wan-Bissaka, who's failing here. Very uncharacteristic. Can we get clear? Get rid? No, we can't, as Glenn Murray on the half volley has put the ball past David De Gea. It's 2-1. Surely not. 91 minutes gone. Surely there is no comeback now for Brighton. We've left it too late, surely. Well, there we go. It's finished 2-1 to United. We've got the win. We got the 3 points. Who knows, if Livakovic had started, maybe we would have got that clean sheet. So there's the league table. We're looking really good. We've had a really good start to the season. Really happy, but we're still 4 points behind Liverpool, who are currently unbeaten. So our FA Cup journey begins here yet again for Season 3. And we're away to Wigan Athletic. Bit of a local derby, this one. Livakovic back in the team today. It's Tuanzebe and Maguire, who is reinstated as the captain today. It's Diogo Dalot and Fosu Mensah as the fullbacks. Garnett starts alongside Gomez and Pogba in midfield, and it's Dan James, Greenwood and Haaland, who's looking for more goals for Manchester United today. So here is Pogba in a bit of space, finds James Garner. It's Dan James, Angel Gomez, great first touch, feeds it through for Dan James. Dan James off the post. It's too easy for Haaland. He had to put that one into the back of the net, otherwise questions would no doubtly be asked if he'd have missed that. But there we go, 1-0 United, under 10 minutes gone. Haaland with another goal. That's his second now for the club since signing in the summer. And it's as simple as you like. Ooh, it's fallen for Angel Gomez. Finds Greenwood, feeds it through. It's Haaland in. Can he change it to his favourite left side? No, he finds Dan James instead, and Dan James will tear you apart. It's 2-0 United, 23 minutes gone. This game has certainly got goals in, and the way things are going, it's got the potential to be a real goal fest. Let's see what else we can come up with in this game. Plenty of time to go. It's poor from Wigan. Williams failing to get out of his that defensive third. Angel Gomez finds Greenwood on his left, and it's fallen for Erling Haaland. And they're just so static, Wigan, and it's costing them this game. 3-0 up at half time. I would say that's it. Wigan dead and buried in the FA Cup. And Haaland now on for a hat-trick, his first hat-trick for the club. Launches it forwards, the keeper. Ooh, it's fallen for Haaland. Chong just offside. He's onside now. Chong one-on-one with the keeper. And Chong scores! It's 4. 4 of the best for United. Magical feat indeed. 70 minutes gone. And United are going through to the next round of the FA Cup. Bit suspicious that. It looked like Chong was offside. And Chong gets his first goal this season. United looking good. So the whistle's about to go here. Dan James to Chong. Erling Haaland, it's through. Can Haaland get his hat-trick? Yes, he can. There we go. It didn't take Haaland very long at all since putting pen to paper in the summer for Manchester United to get his first hat-trick here at the club. And at the expense of local rivals in Wigan Athletic here in the FA Cup. What a result, and he goes home with the match ball does Erling Haaland. It's finished here. Wigan 0, Manchester United 5. With that, that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been a real goal fest. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.